Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Kingdoms. And in today's episode, we are back in Anona, and I think we're going to be doing a little bit of decorating around the village today. It's kind of long overdue. We've got 3 buildings now. We've got the barn, we've got the blacksmith, and we've got the main house. And then all the animal pens and some of these crop fields. But, you know, it doesn't really... I'm not really getting that atmosphere feel. I'm not getting that love yet. And part of that, I think, is we're lacking details around the area. So we're going to try and remedy that in today's episode. I already did a little bit of it. I made some hay bales and kind of put them around the barn like this. Kind of in the barn, just spread about. And I think that really adds a lot when you look at this. I mean, just right there, that's already quite a lot of... it gives you the feel that it's a barn instead of... I don't know, I think a couple people said it reminded them of a church, and it kind of does. It kind of looks like a church a little bit. I don't disagree with that. So yeah, that's what we're going to do in today's episode. And I think the first thing that we're going to start with is a little bit of a well. So let's grab a couple things, maybe a little bit of diorite even, could be good. I'm going to want some fences, and then we'll want probably some oak. For like a little rooftop thing on top of it. So I'm thinking the well is going to go like right about here. That seems like a good spot for it. And we're going to go ahead and put this part right there. Well, actually, I'm thinking we need to go down even farther than that, honestly. Because it's a well. It needs to go... a little deeper. Let's dig it down to about there. And then this will be the bottom of the well. We'll put diorite here. And then cobble kind of coming up the sides like that. Yeah, that seems good. Okay, then I'm going to put... Well, do I want to put those there? Or do I want to do... Oh, of course you would fall into the bottom. There we go. Let's put water in. I'm going to have to go grab a little bit more because I only have the 1 bucket at the moment. There we go. And we'll throw this guy right there. So we have an infinite water source in the well, which is, you know, kind of important when you're talking about a well. Let's also maybe grab a little bit of gravel and some andesite, and maybe we can mix a little bit of that in to the well as well. See what I did there? Bad English puns. Anyway, so we'll mix a little bit of this in, maybe a little gravel like right here, and maybe there, and then we'll take our water bucket and fill that up as well. Okay, so that looks good, and then we'll do something like this, and I think we'll put cobblestone walls, and then a spruce fence on top of those like this, and... oh, and this actually needs to come up even a little bit higher. There we go. And then on top of that is where we'll put the roof. And I cannot get up there from this angle. There we go. So we'll do something like this. I'm going to need more oak than that. More oak slabs, I should say. Let's do you. And let's just make some more slabs. There we go. So this guy is going to get broken out and replaced like that. There we go. When you're building on a small scale, it's perfectly okay to not fill in. See, like normally I would have this stuff all connect. But when you're building on such a small scale, I think it's okay to do something like this, where you don't have these planks connecting, because it's very difficult then to make it look like it has the depth that you want. So let's just break those out too. I think those planks are lost forever. I'm just going to leave those ones alone. I'm not going to go chasing them. And then we'll go like this. Just a little bit of a hipped roof on this thing. And let's see what we think. Yeah. Yeah, that does the trick. Just real simple little well. Nothing super complicated. It is possible to make one smaller than that if we wanted. Let's just experiment a little bit. If we want to do a smaller well, we could do something like this. Same thing with the roof. And then maybe put a cauldron or something as kind of like a bucket that you bring up. But I think this is good. I think this is a good size. And then it's also functional, too. If I need water, I can just quick come and grab some and do whatever I need to with it. So there's our little well. Now, if we're going to have a well, we need a way to get to that well. So I'm thinking the road is kind of going to split off right here. And we'll do something like this. And then I need a couple of cobblestone slabs. There we go. And actually, I need some mossy as well. And there's the little entranceway that leads up. And we'll put a cobblestone here, and then we need to kind of vary these textures a little bit too. So let's go gravel like that. And that should be good. And then we need to probably do something with this area around the well as well. Man, that sounds so funny when you're trying to build a well without actually, like, the way that I talk, I say well very, very, very often, and it's very awkward to try and not say well because we're building a well. Like, I don't know. It's a struggle. Anyway, so we'll do something like this, and maybe we'll break that one out too, and then maybe a couple, like, kind of over in here. And we're going to take cobble and put down kind of a cobble ground around it, like this. And then we'll have to go in and break up a lot of those textures. A lot of those textures, because otherwise this is going to be very, very cobblestoney, and we don't want we don't want it to seem like it's overwhelming when it comes to the cobblestone. So get some gravel going there. That looks good. And then we're going to go through and mix in a whole bunch of mossy cobble as well, I think. Maybe over here, maybe one there. That should be enough, I think. We'll know in a minute. If we mix that mossy cobble in. Yeah, that'll do. So we got ourselves a little bit of a well in the village. Maybe we break that out and make it a mossy cobble too. Good? Seems good to me. Awesome. Okay, so we got our well for the village of Anona. Now, other things that we want to do, let's see. I'm thinking it would be a really good idea to have a couple trees growing in the village. So let's grab some oak saplings and maybe some birch saplings. I don't know that I want to have birch growing in my village, but, you know, it could be good. And we'll put a tree here. That's too small. I need a bigger tree than that. I don't want one of the massive trees, but I don't want one of the itty-bitty little trees either. I want something kind of in between. And let's put this stuff away for the moment. There we go. Just so I have some inventory space. And I'm going to speed up this process by shearing the leaves, which will also then give me leaves to work with. So that's always a good thing. Okay, try again. There we go. Really, Minecraft? You're 0 for 2 right now. 0 for 2. Once again, not at all the tree that I actually wanted. Not even close. This is the one tree that I didn't want because I didn't want it to grow that high. I suppose I could put like blocks or something above the tree that I'm trying to go, but that's just so... we're probably going to have to do that now. Now that I'm 0 for 2, you know what they say, third time's the charm. Let me finish chopping this thing down. All right, guys, I am back. It's on its way. It's dying, slowly, but it's dying. So this time, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 6th block, I will put a block directly above the tree. And that way this thing should not be able to grow to full height. There! That's all I wanted, was a tree like that size. Was that so much to ask, Minecraft? I'm just saying. I mean, come on now. Silly thing. So we'll do that and leaf. Okay, cool. So, we've got a tree here, which I think is good. I still want a tree right here, but I'm going to have to wait for this guy to despawn, I think, before I'm going to get a proper tree. I also want to work on streetlights a little bit, and I'm just looking and realize that I don't actually have any glowstone with me right now. So, let me head back. In fact, let's head back to Altum together. It'll be a quick trip, because we're going to use the Elytra since I'm just running back and forth. Oh, I just realized... Oh! Fail. That was... I'm so good at this game. Try again. There we go. And back to Altum. It is a beautiful trip. And it does look quite nice in the distance over there. Look at that. I love it. Okay. Not bad for 21 episodes. Well, what are we on now? 24? Is this the 24th episode already? Wow, time flies. That means next episode is a world download. That's awesome. Okay, cool. So, what did we come back here for? I forget. Oh yes, glowstone. I remember. Still haven't retextured glowstone. It's on my to-do list. It's on my to-do list, don't worry. I don't like the vanilla texture of glowstone. I think it's absolutely hideous. But, for the time being, we'll make it work. We'll use it for now. And then I'm also going to grab some spruce fences, and we have the stuff back there to do other things. So, okay, let's go here, and back to Altum we go, or back to Annona we go, I should say. You can kind of see the road work that we did as we come into the village, and you can see that this place is really kind of shaping up. It's getting there. It's not done. It's certainly not done by any stretch of the imagination, but it is definitely getting there. So, okay. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to pillar up 2 blocks, actually. And we'll put a street light right here. Maybe... Do we want to go 5 high with those? I feel like that'd be too much. And we're going to put a glowstone like that and like that. I think it would be better like this. No. Change my mind again. I think it would be better like that. Yeah, there we go. So that's going to be kind of our streetlight design for this area, is something similar to that. Just kind of to light everything up and make sure it's all, maybe not mob safe, because that's going to be a lot of glowstone and streetlights. But why am I... Oh, man. But the goal here is not so much to necessarily make everything mob safe as it is to just kind of add to the design and make it look pretty. And maybe we can do something like that as well. They don't all have to be 4 tall. They can be 5. That could be good. Something like that. I actually like that. That's pretty good. Maybe we'll put another one like right here. So maybe like this and glowstone and glowstone. Kind of going along the road. and it'll light everything up for us nicely, which I think is good. So you got street light there, and here. I'm thinking we probably need one right about here-ish. Yep. And this tree is almost despawned now, which is good. Because I still want to have a tree outside the house. There we go. And then this guy, I think this one will be one of these lights. Let's grab our other glowstone. There we go. So we got another street light over here. Looking good. I'm thinking we want one right about here. Oh, I'm out of spruce fences. All right, let me do some more lights, guys. I will come back in just a little while. All right, guys, I am back, and it is getting to be night. And we can kind of check out these and see what we think. And I'm liking them. I like it. I think I want to kind of tweak this one a little bit so it kind of hangs over. And maybe this one too, just so it kind of hangs over the edge. But we do need to remove some of these torches so we can really get kind of a feel for it. That seems good. These torches along here. The goal is not to make the place mob safe. The goal is to make the place have kind of ambience and... Yeah. Okay. So we'll do something like that. Hi, spider. Bye, spider. So let's just see our lighting along the path. The lighting along the path is pretty good. It's pretty good. We maybe need a little bit like right here. Possibly. I don't really want to put one right in front of the sheet though. Maybe we do right here. This could work. We'll go 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. We'll maybe do something like that. This would have to go. And we do glowstone like that. There we go. Yeah, and then that's nice and lit up. There's a creeper, right? Oh, he sees me. Oh, he definitely sees me. Okay. Give me my attack bow. Bye, creeper. Oh, I missed. How did I miss? There we go. Okay, dead. That's a leaf. I thought that was a creeper as well. Okay, so our lighting is sorted out here. I am going to go ahead and replenish my torch spam, which will be removed once the kingdom is mostly complete. Maybe not completely complete, but... oh, actually... Let's do that. And then when we remove... Because now that I think about it, those magma blocks never actually got light given to them at all. So, other than daylight, which doesn't really count. At least as far as I can tell. I don't think it absorbs daylight. So there we go. That looks good. Okay, cool. So, now, on to the next stage of the plan. Alright guys, I am back, and as you can see, I have bone mealed just about everything here. Which, you know, it works. It's not bad. What we're going to do, I think right here, is I'm going to put a couple of flower boxes in, and we'll grow some of these azure, I think it's pronounced azure bleuet or something like that. I'm not really sure. I'm not really a flower guy. But we'll plant a couple of those in here. And then we'll grab some trapdoors and just kind of cover those up like this. There we go. So add that kind of to the house here. That gives it a little bit of detail and atmosphere. I did go ahead and get rid of all of the flowers that spawned when I bone mealed, because I want the color to be kind of centered where I want it to be centered. I was also kind of thinking this area, right? This would be an area that would be kind of heavily, like, walked through, you know, from all the people coming to get hay and stuff like that. So I figured what we could maybe do is just kind of use the path block a little bit like this, just to kind of not so much make it a path, but make it look like it's been walked on a lot and worn, kind of worn down. Same would maybe go for like the routes to the animal pens. So like here, we're not really going for a path as much as we are for just kind of randomizing some textures. And it kind of still resembles a path because it's path blocks. But I mean, it is Minecraft. There's a limit, at least to some extent, to what we can do. We're just trying to kind of make it clear that this is kind of the walkway, right? Just like right here. And oh, that was accidental. You go back. Maybe like this? Sure, that's fine. And then last but not least, there's the sheep pen right here. And we'll just maybe do something kind of like this. Yeah, that'll do. Kind of not so much an actual like developed path, but just this is a place where people walk all the time type path. You could maybe even do kind of the same over here to the blacksmith. And then, and I did put in those junglewood slabs I was talking about a while ago. I went ahead and did that. I think it works. And I think this area needs some bone meal too. There we go. And then we'll get rid of some of these flowers that spawned. Like so. That looks good. And that's kind of the last of the bone meal. So we've got... Oh, man, that's so much better. That's so much better. And this is kind of an area where people would be walking as well. So maybe we leave it like that. That should be good. Yeah, okay. Things are coming together now. I do want more flower boxes for sure. So let's make... There's 8. Let's just make a ton using this birch wood. There we go. Yeah, that's what I call some... That's a decent number of trapdoors. Okay, and I will want... I think I want some coarse dirt. Coarse dirt. Beautiful. And then we'll plant flowers all over town. I'm sure Wifey would get excited if she was here. Let's see. So I got flower boxes there. Let's maybe put some flower boxes... Maybe a couple kind of hiding back here. You know what I mean? Just kind of out of the way. So it still gives you kind of a reason to, go throughout. There's still spots where we kind of want to have things to explore. I think this would be a great place for one right here up against this window. Something like that. That's nice. That's nice. I like it. I like it very much. Maybe we put one right here. Couple of flowers in there. Yeah. All right. It's amazing what little things can do for a village. Here we've got, what did we do realistically? We added a couple trees. We added some light poles. We added some flower boxes, added a couple path blocks. These I added between episodes, but that was part of this project as well. And now, this seems a lot more... Oh, we added a well. This seems a lot more alive now. This seems much more interesting. It's just way better. It doesn't seem like a build so much. It actually it's starting to feel like an actual town, which is great. But guys, I think I am pretty much out of time for this episode. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.